Right?
Actually, now that you said it.
Guns are catching. Whoa. Power on.
Oh, it was hot last night. All right.
All right, ready?
Here we go.
Everyone, welcome back. Apologetics 101. I'm Father Anthony Federico.
I'm Regis O'Neill. Not in my normal attire. We've had a very busy day today. Father.
Regis, you are normally so well dressed in a shirt and tie,
Yep.
button-down shirt.
Yep.
Today you look extra casual.
I am extra casual because today we have played not one but two kickball games with the St. Bridget School kids. One with the 8th graders and one with, I want to say, the 3rd graders. It was a mix.
Yeah,
it was a mix.
It was a younger group. You were like 5 for 6 with 12 RBIs.
Thereabouts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huge performance from Regis today. We dominated the 8th graders, I'll have you know, but those 3rd graders, they came back to beat us. We stopped learning how to throw the ball and
There's
catch the ball.
a lot of errors in that last inning there.
Good for them. Great comeback for those young pups. Okay, Regis, we are here to talk about today a very special apologetics topic.
Yes.
It's all about one word.
One word.
The word is until.
The great until.
The great until, as we said.
That's right. We've been taken to calling it that. So, until in the English language is a very exclusive word. I'm going to be clocked in at work until I go home. And when I go home, I will no longer be clocked in at work. Right? We were having youth group meetings here at the St. Bridget School gym until the month of June. Now we are having youth group meetings down at St. Thomas Becket Church.
And that's all well and good. That's how we use the word until in our modern language. But in the Bible, things get a little different. For example, a lot of our non-Catholic brothers and sisters use this word until to try to disparage or discredit the Catholic Church's teachings, especially related to the Blessed Mothers. For example, in Matthew 1:25, I believe, Matthew writes, Joseph did not have relations with his wife until after she bore a firstborn son and named him Jesus.
Right.
And the Protestants will point to this phrase and say, look, here's proof that Mary and Joseph had other children after Jesus, aka Mary was not a perpetual virgin, as the Catholic Church clearly teaches. And Regis, that word until gets leads people into a lot of problems because we read it in modern English.
That's exactly right. If you read it that is the correct modern English reading of the word until. But, you know, one of the things that sometimes we're not great at remembering about the Bible is that the Bible was not written in English.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the Bible was written in a number of different languages. So the English translations that we have of the Bible right now, while they get the most important things across, a lot of the times there's like little semantic tricks or inside jokes or, you know, rhyming schemes or stuff like that.
It's just lost on us.
We just don't get, you know, we don't speak Aramaic or Greek, which is the language that this word until kind of came from. This hinge word of until means something very different in ancient Greek, Father.
So the word heos, which is used here, means up to and including afterwards. It's a word that's not a transition point as the way that the word until is in English. So a more accurate translation of that sentence that I read, which many Protestants use as an anti-Catholic talking point, would read like, Joseph did not have relations with his wife even after she gave birth to their firstborn son and named him Jesus. So the word in ancient Greek clearly verifies the church's teachings on Mary's perpetual virginity. And sometimes if you have conversations with people too, you could point to them and say that's not what the word until means in Greek. And Regis, if folks wanted to fight this until battle against the Catholic Church, they'd be having to defend some pretty hairy propositions.
Yeah, the word until, you know, comes about a lot in the Bible, right? Jesus in this past weekend's gospel says, and behold, I will be with you always until the end of the age. So reading that in the modern English sense of the word until, that means, okay, the age ends and Jesus is like,
no longer with you. You guys are on your own.
On your own, figure it out. It's cool. I'm out.
But see, if the non-Catholic, anti-Catholic person wants to defend that until and regarding Mary's virginity, he or she also has to take that position that Jesus will no longer be with us after the end of the age.
You don't get to pick and choose, like, you know, we have to pick a meaning for until
you can't have them both
and stick with it. I mean, every Sunday at Mass, you know, or depending on which version of the Eucharistic prayer we're saying, we proclaim your death, O Lord, and profess your resurrection until you come again. So does that mean once Jesus comes again, it's like,
We're
all
no
right,
longer
thanks for everything, no more praise
we
for
don't need it
you.
anymore. How about, and Paul writes, Christ will reign until his enemies have been made his footstool.
Mm-hmm.
So after he makes them his footstool, he's no longer going to be the king of the universe. He's just going to take the crown off. Clearly not.
Silly.
So these words have meaning, but we can't just let people hijack the meaning of the words. So Regis, we have come up with an extra stupid, corny goodbye sentence for this special episode of Apologetics 101. Do you want to fire it off to the people?
I'm very happy to. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you in another video. Until next time.
Get it? Until next time.
All right, if you have to explain
Okay.
it, it's,